So on the one hand, we really like Jazzmasters. And on the other hand, we really like stuff from the Fender Custom Shop. And so when you bring them together, we get awesomeness. And we're going to tell you all about it. Stick around. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Christopher McKee.
My name is Nathan Cooper Greenberg.
And we are here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at www.alamomusic.com. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos. If you want to support the channel, you can visit our spring store, link below for custom swag, and check out our podcast. It's called the Fretboard Confessional, wherever you get your podcasts. And now you just outed your first name, and
It's like when they found out Kramer's name was Cosmo.
There you go. It's new lore on the channel, everybody. I didn't even go with my middle name. It's Dane. Anyways, as in great. And this is great.
Dane. Yeah.
Yeah. This is great. It's like awesome sauce here in a guitar.
You like jazz? This, I was thinking about it on this one earlier. I think we should go back in to all of our YouTube videos. We should make a playlist for each of us. Chris Cooper, Chris's Dream Guitars, Cooper's Dream Guitars. This would fall in for sure. This thing is awesome.
It's a really cool guitar. This is a Fender Custom Shop Jazzmaster. What's the year on this one?
I believe that's a 67 right there. 67. Grab that shop trav and give me the scoop. But yeah, this was...
Looks like a Manhattan ladies billfold. 67 Jazzmaster LCC.
Yeah.
Deluxe Closet Classic.
Vintage blonde, nice transparent finish on a surprisingly light ash body.
Yep, it is ash, and it is beautiful. So it's a very cool guitar. This was something that was, how many events was this?
This had to be last year, right?
I think so, yeah. It was a dealer event that was not in person for the custom shop.
Maybe.
And we were like picking some stuff, and you were going to pick one, and I was going to pick one.
Yeah.
And we both picked offsets because we're cool.
We are cool. We've gone indie, all right?
And so we did a video on the Jaguar, which is a very, very cool guitar. This was the other one from that. And man, I opened the case and just whistled. It's a beautiful guitar.
Yeah, which the case is really nice too. It's down in the warehouse, but it's got that kind of gold interior.
Yep.
Really cool.
Yep. Brown. It's, FCS Jag Jazz Brown.
Hello, Jag Jazz Brown.
Jag Jazz Brown.
67 Jag. This was the only one that had transparent finish because they had three colors. I think it was a Lake Placid and maybe something else. And only the transparent vintage blonde had the ash body, which I think is cool and preferable for a lot of people.
Look at that grain.
But it's really nice looking grain. Being the closet classic that it is, it's got a little bit of that checking, a little bit of the wear, but not over the top kind of, relicking, which I love.
You can't even see it on camera. You can't see it really this close unless the light hits it a certain way.
And it's on the nitro on the neck too, which I really like. So very cool. Tell me about the pickups. I'm guessing
hand-wired, master, neck flat magnet, and bridge flat magnet. So they are master built, hand-wired Jazzmaster pickups. So
yeah, they sound really good. There's not as much when you're speccing out a custom shop. When you get into the Jazzmaster Jaguar territory, it's not like there's all the different Ancho Poblanos and Tomatillos and all that. You're really looking at hand-wired pickups or hand-wound and just regular. But the hand-wound stuff is cooler.
Yep, it's hand-wound.
Because it's hand-wound. And then, much to my satisfaction, it's wired like a Jazzmaster, which is getting harder and harder to find in this new America, all right? You got a three-way switch and you got a rhythm circuit, and, it's how it's supposed to be. It's 67.
Make guitars great again.
Yeah, make guitar.
Gonna help. You laid the foundation, right?
Make electric guitars again. Mega.
I want to make a hat that just says "Make America Musical Again." It's the Mama hat.
Mama hat. In this video, we are not endorsing anything we don't care about anything
Other than
except for
guitars.
guitars. Yeah. So I know for sure that there's different years that get dropped sometimes with Jazzmasters. If
Yeah.
you're looking at AV2s, American Vintage 2s, those are 66 Jazzmasters, which are cool too, but 67, that's the summer of love. You're getting rock and roll history, and I think it was maybe Josh that said, 67, that's awesome. That was right before 68.
It came right after 66.
Yeah, so a lot of history in there. But this guitar is much like another Jazzmaster that we had before that, Age Sonic Blue.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you the actual sound that I think of when I think of a Jazzmaster, because there are other options out there. My personal Jazzmaster is an Ultra Jazzmaster, and I love that guitar, but it's definitely got a different kind of sauce than what a more vintage-leaning Jazzmaster has.
Well, you're going to have the quiet pickups, right? The noiseless. And you're just going to lose something in translation. Whereas, this one has all the tone. It's got the noise, too.
It's got the noise and the tone, and it's also got our favorite feature of a custom shop offset.
The RSD.
The RSD bridge.
Yeah, RSD bridge. It's beautiful specs on this. So I like the tortoiseshell with the blonde finish.
Yeah.
Lamb AAA rosewood with the block inlays and bound. That's just beautiful. You got the fret nibs bound too, and vintage accuracy. Riffs on maple neck that plays like a dream. What's the neck shape on this? Early. It's probably on the backside. Look at that.
Neck shape right there. 62.
Oh, there we go. 62.
Jazzmaster. So 62 is really cool because it was actually right before 63.
No, it's after. Yeah, it was
right before 63.
It's right after 61.
And like many custom shops, when you get into the nitty gritty, there's different years and all that stuff there.
Well, and then in 64 and a half, they came out with the Mustang. But the best year of the Mustang, in my opinion, which is correct, is the Fastback 67.
Eleanor?
I think actually Eleanor's a 68 GT 500.
I don't
It's
even
been
know.
heavily modded by Chip Foose, so we're not,
Yeah, when
original.
it comes to cars, I stay out of that territory. I drive one, but I also play guitar, and yeah, I want you to hear it because this thing stands out. I played several guitars today, both in videos and on the sales floor. By far, best sounding guitar that I've played today, and an absolute dream Jazzmaster. Take a listen.
right, so there you have it. It's the best guitar today Cooper has played. It is this beautiful Custom Shop Jazzmaster.
When I first started at Alamo Music Center, I'd always wanted a Jazzmaster, and I was basically an indentured servant up in Chris McKee's office that he also shared with our friend Chris Klein, is the Chris office.
It's Chris squared.
And I remember when I got here, I was like, what do I do? And they're like, I don't know. And so Chris Klein told me at one point, why don't you write some articles? Because I was an English major, and I think he wanted me to feel valued.
Thought you could write articles.
He thought I could write articles.
He was wrong.
And so I wrote an article about the Jazzmaster. And I did a bunch of research, and I made a Spotify playlist that I embedded in there, and I talked about famous players, and I talked about Stapleton and Elvis Costello and Kevin Shields and all this music that I loved. And I don't think it ever got published. So, you know, it was just like college. But what I did come out of the experience with was I bought a Jazzmaster, and I started a personal love for Jazzmasters. And so while custom shops are rare, like you said in the Jaguar video,
Yep.
custom shop offsets are even more rare. And
Look at that, like an English major.
like an English major, rarer. And yeah, so when one comes in, which we maybe get 1 or 2 a year of a custom shop Jazzmaster, I love them. I love playing them, and I get really excited when the Jazzmaster lovers find that. So that's what we're doing today. We're bringing you just
the love.
a one-off thing that we're not going to get again that we absolutely love.
Just for clarification, though, I never actually saw any of that get turned in. So just like college.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of them, I worked on it all day and never saw the light.
Solid 3 hours. So, yeah, awesome Jazzmaster. Like you said, it was a thing we're not going to get again. And it's very, very cool. And if you want more information about it,
you're going to want to go to alamomusic.com where you can see the close-up photos that you may be able to make out some checking in. But one of the beauties to me about that finish is it's a feel thing, and the checking is there, but it also, from far, you're looking at a really perfect, brand new looking guitar, and it's really about the feel.
Yeah.
So you can see all the photos, you can read all the in-depth specs, and then if you don't trust that the photos we have on our site are taken by somebody here at the store, though they are, and you're like, these are stock photos.
they're not. They're just
not,
really good.
But I'll send you whatever you want to see, or anybody else here can, because we want you to trust that you're getting a good thing. If you get this one, you're getting a good thing, and it's really nice.
You want to take this guitar home, don't you?
I would absolutely, if we'll do a straight trade for my Ultra on that one, I think, I mean, you may owe me a little bit on top.
I'm not doing that deal.
Yeah.
Not doing that deal. But we can make another deal. So, like you said, go to our website if you want more information on this or anything else. And if you're new to the channel and you've turned in all of your stuff you've been working on, you should.
You're going to want to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment on them, notifications on, and tell your friends.
If you want to see how much he loves Jazzmasters, I'm just going to say go back in our history of the channel. Was it the first video you ever did for us?
First video I ever did.
Jazzmasters
versus the classic vibe.
Yeah, that's short-haired Cooper.
Short-haired Cooper, and it was the first immortal usage of, how's it going, guys? You know, not much has changed.
Do you still have that Spotify playlist?
Yeah, somewhere.
We'll put it in the description of this video so that your work was not in vain. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.